What's happening, you lovely people? Back at it again with us 10-minute movies. And today, we're gonna escape prison together. That's right, escaping the prison. And today's hit movie is Escape Plan. So let's start the plan, shall we? As you can see here, this muscular man named Ray, he was arrested in Benwater prison. Then meet these two local thugs trying to bully others. So what, Ray's not having it, mate. So as you can see here, they got into a fight. Fortunately, Ray's such a big and strong lad, so he beats the out of them. From that fight, Ray got separated into a single cell. At lunchtime, he was served a meal, then asked an officer, "What's the time?" Then he started counting down from 1 to 300, then boom. And it was Ray's plan. After a bomb, he was appeared in a friend's car and got away. But how did he escape? After that, he got back to his security company. And on your left, Ray's friend named Clark. And on your right is the prison's warden. Then the warden realized that Ray wasn't a prisoner, but the owner of the company that was hired to test the prison security. So Ray opened up about the prison's weak spots and how he escaped. He explained that when escaping a prison, you have to know these three main things, which are knowing the prison architectural plan. For Benwater's weak spot is the single cell, which is close to a fire engine car park. Ray had to get in there, so he made a scene by fighting. He also needed to know a password of the cell by using a plastic sheet from a milk plastic container, sticking to a password pad, and fingerprints revealed the password. So that's how he got the passwords. After he tried, he managed to open the cell. Then he told one of his colleagues to plant a bomb to distract prison's officers. He finally escaped from by a building airbox to the fire engine car park and disguised himself into a firefighter, then escaped under the fire engine and he got away. In the next 2 days, there was a visit of the Department of Corrections offering Ray $2 million deal, and Ray's such an ambitious and greedy guy, so guess what, he takes the deal. And in the next morning, he had to prepare himself and implant a tracker in his body, and after that he got arrested. He was induced anesthetic and destroyed his GPS. He woke up knowing where he was. And most of the prisoners here are deadly prisoners. Ray met the prisoner of the prison named Hobbs. He tried to withdraw from the case by saying the password, but Hobbs seemed to ignore it. So Ray after that met Rod Meyer, his new best friend. Rod Meyer has been in jail for a long time. So Ray asked him for his help to get himself into a single cell again, because they both want to escape from the prison, so Rod Meyer decided to get involved. Then Ray was put into the single cell and he spotted a little joint on the floor. After he was released from the single cell, he asked for Rod Meyer's help once again to get a metal sheet. Then they made a fight scene for Ray to be put into the single cell again. Ray used the metal sheet reflecting from the sun to the screw to let it loose. Rod Meyer tried to distract officers while Ray's trying to get out, and it was succeeded. But once he was out, he found out that the prison is in the basement of a ship and it was in the middle of the ocean. He had no idea where it was, so he got back to the cell. Then he got released from the single cell. So Ray told his friend to stab him in his leg in order to be sent to a doctor. So after he got sent to a doctor, he asked him where the prison is, but unfortunately he had no idea as well, because when he first came to the prison he was induced anesthetic as well. So it seemed that most prisoners here had no idea where the prison is. After that, Ray told Rod Meyer to get him disguise glasses to use to escape. Ray made his location indicator from their glasses, but he needed more member in the team. Then they met Javed. He also wanted to escape. He lied to the warden that he would spy on Ray's escape plan in exchange of doing his prayer at night. After Ray knew his location, he came to the doctor and admitted to him that he didn't commit any crime, but he's only here to test the security of the prison, and was betrayed by his partner Clark. Because he wanted to keep all the money himself, so this wasn't actually Ray's mission, but Clark's intention to put Ray in the cell forever. The doctors then decided to help Ray by sending an email to Rock Mayhew's friend to arrange an appointment to help them escape. Then Ray and his crew made a chaotic scene in the cell while they're escaping and almost reached the final doorstep to the top of the ship, but Hop's president locked down the gate. While they're trying to find another way, they had to fight with the cell's wardens, and Javed got shot, so he decided to help delay those wardens, but he was finally passed away. He got killed. Luckily, that wasn't the worst thing. Ray managed to open all gates, and Rock Mayhew opened the door and managed to get out. After they got out, they got into a gunfight with wardens, but cliche, good guys win. And finally, they both were able to escape the prison. And that's Escape Plan, boys and girls. And don't forget to comment, like and share. We come back with a recap of hit movies that you can't even miss. See you next time. I'm signing out. Peace.